The name Lucifer evokes a myriad of images and emotions. To some, it conjures visions of a fallen angel cast down from heaven for defying the divine order. He is often depicted as a malevolent figure, cloaked in darkness and driven by an insatiable thirst for power. This image, deeply ingrained in popular culture, is largely shaped by the traditional Christian narrative. However, the story of Lucifer is far more nuanced than this singular portrayal. To understand the true essence of Lucifer, we must delve deeper into the etymology of his name. The name Lucifer is derived from the Latin words lux, meaning light, and fere, meaning to bring or to bear. Therefore, Lucifer translates to light-bringer or morning star. This literal interpretation offers a stark contrast to the demonic figure often associated with the name. It hints at a being of immense knowledge and brilliance, a bringer of illumination rather than a harbinger of darkness. This inherent duality within the very name of Lucifer serves as a starting point for our exploration into his complex and often misunderstood story. It is within this duality that we begin to unravel the true nature of Lucifer and his significance as a powerful symbol of enlightenment and self-discovery. The Luciferian perspective challenges the traditional Christian narrative, offering a radically different interpretation of Lucifer's actions and motivations. In this view, Lucifer is not a malevolent entity, but rather a champion of free will, knowledge, and individual empowerment. He is seen as a Promethean figure, willing to defy even the highest authority in pursuit of truth and enlightenment. Lucifer's association with light is central to understanding his symbolic importance. Light, in this context, represents knowledge, awareness, and the pursuit of truth. It is through the acquisition of knowledge that individuals break free from the shackles of ignorance and attain true freedom. Lucifer, as the light-bringer, becomes the embodiment of this pursuit. His rebellion against God, rather than being an act of evil, is interpreted as a courageous act of defiance against imposed limitations. It is a rejection of blind obedience and a celebration of critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. This interpretation transforms Lucifer into a symbol of personal liberation. He represents the inherent human desire to question, to explore, and to forge one's own path, even if it means challenging established norms and venturing into uncharted territories. This concept of self-determination lies at the heart of the Luciferian perspective. The traditional Christian narrative paints Lucifer as a fallen angel, consumed by pride and envy, who rebels against God and is ultimately cast down to hell. This rebellion is portrayed as the original sin, the catalyst for the fall of humanity. Lucifer, in this context, represents disobedience, temptation, and the seductive nature of evil. However, the Luciferian perspective challenges this interpretation, offering a more nuanced and sympathetic view of Lucifer's actions. It argues that Lucifer's rebellion was not driven by malice or a lust for power, but rather by a thirst for knowledge and a refusal to blindly submit to authority. In the Luciferian view, God represents an arbitrary and absolute power, demanding unquestioning obedience. Lucifer, in contrast, embodies the spirit of inquiry, free thought, and the pursuit of truth. His rebellion is seen as an act of liberation, a rejection of imposed limitations on knowledge and individual potential. This interpretation reframes Lucifer's fall from heaven not as a punishment, but as a conscious choice. It suggests that true freedom sometimes requires separation from established structures, even if it means facing consequences and forging one's own path. This concept of self-reliance and intellectual independence is central to the Luciferian philosophy. At the heart of the Luciferian perspective lies the belief that true enlightenment stems from knowledge and self-discovery. Lucifer's rebellion, in this context, becomes a powerful metaphor for the individual's journey toward intellectual and spiritual emancipation. It highlights the importance of questioning established norms, seeking knowledge beyond prescribed boundaries, and ultimately taking responsibility for one's own beliefs and actions. The act of rebellion itself, while often perceived negatively, is viewed as a necessary step in personal growth. It represents a break from the shackles of dogma and blind faith, allowing for the development of independent thought and self-awareness. Lucifer, through his defiance, encourages individuals to challenge their own preconceived notions and to seek truth through their own experiences and understanding. This emphasis on personal responsibility is paramount in the Luciferian philosophy. It suggests that individuals have the power and the duty to shape their own destinies, to define their own moral compass, and to forge their own paths toward enlightenment. This self-reliance, however, does not equate to isolation or a rejection of community. Rather, it encourages individuals to engage with the world around them critically, to question assumptions and to contribute their unique perspectives to the ongoing pursuit of knowledge and understanding. This active participation in shaping one's own destiny is central to the Luciferian ideal of self-actualization.